Welcome in to your course to retirement with Grand Rapids certified financial planning professional, Ron Courser, CFP. Ron, we always appreciate you helping us chart our course to retirement.
Well, hello, Peter, and hello, everybody listening to today's program. I'm Ron Courser with Cornerstone Retirement Partners, and I genuinely enjoy these little snippets that we do. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about one of the most widely used, but sometimes most misunderstood accounts, and that's that 401k, 403b, those kinds of retirement accounts. Seems like everybody has one or had one. They seem to understand how they work, but we're going to touch a little bit on some of the, what you might call the major themes of a 401k, and maybe do a deep dive into a couple of them. You don't have to take notes on this. We're not going to do a PhD thesis on it. There's a lot of governing rules on 401ks. We've been doing this for over 30 years here at Cornerstone Retirement Partners, and we've been able to help a lot of folks get the most out of their 401k or 403b. So everybody stay tuned. Today's program will be on our website shortly. That's www.cornerstone-rp.com. It's www.cornerstone-rp.com, where you can just call us at our office here in Grand Rapids, 616-301-2581. Again, I'm Ron Courser. You can ask for me. I'll answer your questions, provide the information you need. We can be a real resource for you to make good decisions using your 401k plan. So let's start today's talk. What is a 401k? Well, it's an employer-sponsored retirement plan. It came to be about the late 1970s, really blossomed in the 80s. It became the primary savings vehicle for most of America. And when I use 401k, I'm using 403b and other kinds of retirement plans the same way. But it's an employer-sponsored plan. It had a lot to do with fueling the great 80s and 90s melt up in the stock market, where things just went through the roof. Because all of a sudden, everybody became an investor in stocks, which moved the stock market up. But what is a 401k? What do we do with it? One of the great topics I'm going to touch on right now is we meet a lot of folks who have been in a 401k for a long time, and they're getting ready to retire. They're 3-4 years from retirement or 3-4 months. And I'll ask them, tell me about your retirement plan. And they always say, well, I have a 401k and an IRA. And I try to be kind to say, that's not your retirement plan. Those are merely ways where you've socked away money saving for retirement. Your retirement plan is what your life savings are going to give you in terms of income for the rest of your life. So the first thing I just want to touch on is that your 401k is not a pension. It's not a retirement plan. It's merely a big bucket probably in your life with a whole bunch of money in it. And you're trying to figure out, how do I make this bucket of money last at least 2 days longer than me? And that's where we can be a great help to people. We can create plans using that big bucket of money to help you get through the good times and bad times, whatever's coming in your retirement plan, so that you have the income you need to maintain your lifestyle. And that really is the key. I try to encourage everybody to think about this. The bucket of money in your 401k is nothing more than a whole bunch of dollars that don't know what they're doing. And it's our job to help you figure out what you want them to do. And primarily, we do that by creating streams of income out of your life savings, so that when you retire and you're not working anymore, if you're working part-time, you have all the money coming in every month into your checking account to pay your bills, hold on to your lifestyle, and do some of the things you dreamed about doing. So let's take a little deeper dive into a 401k plan. Here's you might say the pros, the good news about a 401k. It's an investment vehicle that allows you to invest money, small pieces of money, into broad investment ideas. And you can do it with $10 a month. You can do it with $10,000 a month. But the advantage it gives you is you have a wide variety of stocks to buy in mutual funds, because most 401ks, all they have are mutual funds. The good news about that is that the 401k is designed to do well when the markets go up. It struggles a little bit when markets don't go up. And it's primarily because most of the mutual funds in your 401k plan are designed for growth. They're not designed to minimize volatility or to give you the ability to make money if markets go down. It's just the nature of the beast. It's just what is. And when I talk about 401k plans, understand this. There is no perfect investment. There's no perfect investment. There's no perfect investment vehicle. So 401k does a lot of good things. You just need to be aware of some of the things that it doesn't do as well, just as if we were talking about an IRA or a brokerage account, things like that. So what are the benefits of a 401k for you? Number one, it gives you a way to systematically invest money. Every month you take money out of your paycheck, goes automatically into your account. It's invested the way you've decided you want to invest it, whatever allocation you've done. And if your employer loves you a lot, he gives you a match anywhere from 25% to say 50%. One of the things I always tell folks, if you're in a 401k plan, try to invest at least as much to get the maximum free match that you get from your employer. It's free money and you might as well take advantage of it. A long time ago, I had a very large 401k plan with a company here in Grand Rapids. That company since got merged, sold, and left town. But one of the interesting things we found is that a third of the people were actively invested in that plan. A third of the people were not, and they were not going to invest in that plan. And the remaining third used it as a bank account. So what do I mean by that? A guy called me at the HR department and he said, Ron, 401k has an emergency loan application. I mean, you can give a loan out, right? And I said, yeah, you're able to do that, if it's an emergency, stuff like that. The guy says, well, he has an emergency. And I said, out of curiosity, what is it? He said, well, hunting season's coming. He needs a new shotgun. And I thought, I guess in some mind, that is a real emergency. So I guess he did get the loan. But a lot of the people misused it by taking money in and out of a 401k. One of the downsides of 401k, it's not a good bank account. It's not an account where you should put money in and take money out using loans. It defeats the purpose. The other thing that it does well, though, is it forces you to invest systematically month by month. So when markets are down, you're still putting in the same amount of money. Markets go up, you're putting in the same amount of money. You're taking advantage of dollar cost averaging. So it's a great, easy way for everybody to save because we get used to not seeing that money in our paycheck. So 401ks, a lot of good stuff, some things to watch out for. Now, when it comes down to how do I manage this 401k? Generally, you talk to the 401k guy, he comes around maybe once a year, or once every other year. A lot of people tell me, well, I met with him for 15 minutes. He told me to do this mutual fund and that one, and that was it. It's not that they don't mean well. It's just that there's so many people to talk to in plans that they simply can't do an in-depth dive on what you need or what would be appropriate for you. We help people do that. One of the things we can do is if you become a client or would like advice from us, is we can take a look at your 401k plan, the investments that you have, and try to tailor them as much as we can to your risk profile, what you're comfortable with. If you have money outside of that 401k plan, to make sure that the investments are not being duplicated, but they're complementary, and we can help guide you. And we do that with a lot of our clients that are still working. We do it at no charge. So if this is something you're interested in, having somebody take a look at your 401k, how it's allocated, what the investments are in it, please give us a call here at Cornerstone Retirement Partners, 616-301-2581, or go to our website, www.cornerstone-rp.com. Put your information in there. I'm Ron Corser with Cornerstone Retirement Partners. We'll reach out to you and help you make really good decisions with this most important kind of account that you probably have in your whole portfolio.
Tune into Cornerstone Retirement Partners' full radio program, Your Course to Retirement, Sunday mornings at 9 o'clock at News Radio WOOD, or visit cornerstone-rp.com for many valuable resources, including those mentioned on this show and other great episodes of Your Course to Retirement.
The content of this radio show is provided for informational purposes only and is not a solicitation or recommendation of any investment strategy. You are encouraged to seek investment, tax, or legal advice from an independent professional advisor.
Ed Slott's Elite IRA Advisor Group is solely an indication that the financial advisor has attended training provided by Ed Slott and Company, passed biannual examinations on material covered at conferences and in webinars, and met other membership requirements, and does not constitute an endorsement of any kind. Ed Slott's Elite IRA Advisor Group members pay a fee for the educational programs that allow them to be included in the Ed Slott's Elite IRA Advisor Group. Membership does not guarantee investment success. Fiduciary duty extends solely to investment advisory advice and does not extend to other activities such as insurance or broker-dealer services.
Advisory services offered through Brookstone Capital Management, a registered investment advisor.
Advisory clients are charged a quarterly fee for assets under management, while insurance products pay a commission, which may result in a conflict of interest regarding compensation.
Any investments and/or investment strategies mentioned involve risk, including the possible loss of principal. Any comments regarding safe and secure investments and guaranteed income streams refer only to fixed insurance products. They do not refer in any way to securities or investment advisory products. Annuity guarantees are based solely on the financial strength and claims-paying ability of the issuing company. Withdrawals or growth from annuities may be taxable as ordinary income in the year it is taken. Individuals should